How's it? Sean from Combat Simulations Medieval 2. We're going to play the English. We're going to play the long campaign. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. It's free, and also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos and share them and like them. Helps me a lot, I promise. It does. So let's play this English. I'm really excited about this. It's like the grand campaign with the AI mod. I'm going to keep it as long. I'm going to put everything on the hard difficulty. And we're going to take our time to go through this whole campaign. I've got to capture 45. I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've never played through this whole long campaign in Medieval. So it's 45 regions. So I'm sure it's a whole ton of regions, yeah? And then we must get and conquer Jerusalem. And I'm thinking maybe we need to conquer Egypt, yeah, to get through to Jerusalem. But that's fine. We'll get to that later. My first goal will be Scotland up there, and then France. Those are the two oaks we need to take out. All right. We have good longbowmen and strong infantry, and we feel. But the only problem is we haven't got great cavalry. I've got managed all cities. Show the CPU moves. No time limit for battles. That's just stupid. I mean, why would you have a time limit? That doesn't work. And the advice is turned off. Let's start. Yeah, as England. Let's go.
With the Norman conquest and a crowned king came the dawning of a new era for England. Nobles ordered the construction of mighty castles to fortify the realm. To rule this land is a birthright, but to control it requires the courage and skill few possess. It is a kingdom beset by enemies. The Scots press at its borders, the Vikings to the north, and the French separated by a mere channel of water. All of the country exists in a state of war, as even the common are called upon for duty. In these times of total war, it rests on the shoulders of those who lead to ensure the kingdom does not fall into ruin.
Wow, it's great, eh? And these pictures from from the Ultimate AI, this is lovely. And it's the quotes here at the bottom, yeah. Really, really good. Okay, so I'm planning half an hour to 45-minute episodes. Each episode in the campaign, so it's not going to be too long. But if I go over, I might go over a couple of times. Who knows? To see how the time goes. Right, first thing, England. We have three. Let's look at our. All right, so we've got to hold these regions: Jerusalem, Inverness, and Angers. Now, Inverness is up here. I think is this Inverness? Yeah, that's Inverness. I just don't know where Angers is, but it's somewhere on the map. I'm assuming Angers is in Scotland. I'm assuming it just sounds Scottish. So let's look. What else? Okay, we've got three generals. We've got three regions we control. We have two castles and one city. Now remember, in castles we can't. We can't. It's not a money place. We don't earn a lot of money there, but we can recruit cavalry in castles. The year's 1080, and turn number 1. We have 450 turns to get this, and we're playing on hard difficulty. All right, so that's the good news. Well, I don't know if it's that good, but we're going to give it a bash. Diplomacy, everybody's sort of, there's no diplomacy just yet. Nobody's done any deals so far, and we have a standard facing, setting with the Pope. Yeah, so the factions like Venice and that, they have the biggest standing. We kind of like sort of with everybody else. As it says, the more crosses a faction has, the more the Pope favors it. All right, and I don't know what this is. These are the Crusade targets. Okay, so I think you can select a target. Oh, if you select it, these are the areas where, and you can select them. Select a target and left click to request. So we can request. I don't think he'll give us these targets yet, but we can pick all these places. And there's a whole ton of places that you like: Baghdad, Thorn, Granada. This place. I think that's in Spain somewhere. Yeah, that's where the Moors are. There's another place there, Riga. This is also on that side, this side. Tunis, okay, we know about Tunis. Antioch, okay, Antioch, and obviously Cairo. Alright, so we're not going to select anything just yet. So let me just look here. Okay, where are we? Let's look at our the College of Cardinals. Our cardinal this is Aston of Canterbury. That's our one. Okay, it's British, right? So this is his piety, and based on his piety, he can be elected to the College of Cardinals. I think he can. I'm not sure, but I think he can be promoted to Pope at some stage if he becomes real pious and all this type of stuff. So these are all the cardinals. There's our faction standings. There's nothing really in there at the moment. Let's look at our tree. All right, so we got obviously King William, the William the Conqueror. He's the king. He's our faction leader. Where were we going? I must get back there, man. I just lost this whole thing. I mustn't just check, go down there. And we got his faction heir. This is Robert, 26. He's a faction heir. He's in line. And I'm thinking he's not married to her, as far as I know, or he might. I'm not sure. I know he's probably married to the king. We have a princess, and she is.
Sire.
Let's see. She's Angela Plant Janet. I can't pronounce it. Okay, so she's not married to our faction heir. Okay, and then we've got William Planjanet. Also, he's 24, and his ratings as well. Let's just look at these guys just to make sure we've got. Where's the faction ratings now? Crikey, I don't get them. I think it's yeah. Okay, these are all our guys. The settlements, we only have 3. London looks pretty like it's losing population. We need to get I need to get the population up because that's otherwise we need to get for money purposes and to get to the next level, town level. Nottingham is stagnant, but we've got a good public order, and the income. This is the income from the cities and the castles. We have some agents already, but let's look at the guys we've got. We've got a Captain Roan,
My lord.
and this guy is okay. He's over there because he's a. The interesting thing is that in the later games in Total War, you can't. All armies have to be led by a general or a leader or faction, but in this game, you don't need a leader. You'll be led by a captain. He's got no real stats. You understand? But I was reading in the manual and stuff that he can get promoted. There's a possibility he can become a general, and he can be promoted. And it's nice that you're able to lead these guys around without actually having a general. So I think it's a big plus for this. And then our 2 family members. We've got an admiral, which I'm just going to merge.
Ships
I'm going to
ready.
put these 2 together.
Yes, sir. Aye, sire.
So we got that's our fleet.
Joining the fleet.
Okay,
Sire.
so we should just have now 1 admiral. Admiral Nigel. He's got no stats. And Planjanet is in Khan. He's got decent sort of loyalty, not great piety, no chivalry, and he's not a great commander. Let me get back to this. Prince Rupert. He's decent commander. He's got no chivalry. He's got some loyalty, obviously, because he's the heir. He's got a bit of piety, which helps him. And of course, King William's got a lot of authority, lots of piety, lots of dread. Okay, because that also helps with public order. And he's a decent commander. But we're going to leave him in there. My plan is to obviously take Rennes and obviously take York as soon as I can. Because I want to get up here to the Scottish. So the first thing I just wanted to check what else we have here. Those are those. What about our agents? We've got a spy.
Where to, sire?
We've got a
At your
merchant.
service.
We've got
Your
one
orders,
diplomat. We've
sire.
got
Yes,
our
your highness.
Aston of Canterbury guy, and we've got
Daughter of the
the
crown.
princess. Now, what I want to do with her is hopefully she can get married, and we can get another guy into our another faction leader into our another guy into our faction. Okay, so the first thing I want to do with a spy is get him up here.
With discretion, sire.
So you can give me some sight here, and I don't want him to. I'm not necessarily, to see in these guys. Problem is, I can't see anything there now, and he could go in there. He could go in there to that settlement. He even could go into Edinburgh, and okay, you can see a bit more now. You can go into Edinburgh and do a spy, but if he fails, he gets executed. He's dead, and then you got to build another one. So I'm careful. I'm careful with him. Because I don't want. You look at his subterfuge. It's like, geez, he may be willing to do the dubious, but he lacks the guile and cunning. So he's not really up to the task yet. You understand? And I don't have a lot of spies, and I want to build them. And I love the fact that they give this sort of viewpoint. They let you see. They let you see the area. They light it all up. So we've got Inverness over there. I do know there's another settlement because I played this little beginning part before. There's another settlement here in Wales, and there's one for Ireland, for the region of Ireland. We need to take those two. So my first goal is to get the whole of England united, get this Rennes place, so we got these two because they're close by, and then take out Scotland first, and make an alliance with the French, so that we keep them off our backs, and hopefully the French don't make an alliance with the Scots. But we want to get the Scots out first. And obviously, first of all, get all this area here and Rennes and that under our control. Then we'll take out the Scots, and then we can deal with the French. That's my plan. Okay, so what do we can build? We've got 10,000 to start off with. The army upkeep is 3,000. The wages, obviously, for the spies and the agents and that is 1,150. We do get a king's purse. I don't know what that is. We'll find out as we go along. We have taxes from our settlements. No merchant trade, and we have trade. We have trade going. There's no mining, and there's a little bit of farming income. So, first thing I want to do is just look at each of these settlements. Just look at this castle. This place is not growing. Okay, so we need to somehow build a building that's going to grow this first. Population growth, because that'll enable us to get the next level of the castle. Because at the moment we're at a wooden castle upgrade. So we want to get to the next level. We want to get to that's the wooden castle we want to get over here. That's the next go. Extra defenses, reinforced gates, public order 15, and recruiting slots 3, so we can recruit more guys. So we need to get a population. I'm not sure. It's very in the vanilla version. I think there are certain, like the town is 5,000. I could be mistaken. But in this mod, it doesn't tell you, because I know they've increased the limits that you need to upgrade to the next level, and I'm not sure. It doesn't tell you in these buildings. I mean, this just tells you like when you want to convert to a town if you're a castle, but it doesn't tell you what the next level in terms of population. I haven't seen it anywhere. But I know, look, population growth is important. So if we just concentrate on population growth, we're going to make it. Even this public order place doesn't tell you. Okay, let's just see there. Now, it doesn't tell you what the level of population you need. That's the only thing. And I know for a fact in the vanilla version, it does tell you what the level of population is. But you can't use it yet because I'm playing with the AI mod. So they've made the population levels a lot higher so that because apparently when you play the vanilla version, it's very easy to just expand all over the place. And your upkeep costs are not so great, so you can expand everywhere and you grow very fast. Now it's much more difficult with this AI mod to just take over the whole countryside. And some of the starting buildings, like basically you start with the sort of the first building, the first walls, palisade. When you do with the vanilla, you've actually got, okay, oh, where's the thing now? With the vanilla, you have a wooden wall already. So they've tweaked this to make the campaign more challenging and difficult. And I love it. I love it. Anyway, back to the Khan. Okay, let's just check what. Okay, so we need to get that population growth up, and this obviously with more population brings more money, more trade, and more tax. We can't tax a castle, but we can get the population up. Public order looks good. I mean, we do have these little unrest and stuff, but because we got garrisons in there, and we got a bit of law going on, we covered with the population, with the public order. Income, there's our income from all the trade and the taxes and all this type of stuff. Now, our religion is only at 70%, our Catholic religion, and we do have paganism and all that taken up, and heretics. Now, these are the percentages like a heretic can come to your land. So you've got to try and get this up to 100%, and the Pope is going to love you for it, like you more, and also you're not gonna have problems from these heretics and all this type of stuff. So that's where your priests come in. And there's our trade, but I'm not going to worry too much about the trade. The most important thing is that we need to get... Now, of all these buildings, we've got improved trade, improved roads and trade, but we need this thing to grow. So this is there's the church, and there's convert to a town. So we're not going to convert to a town. So that's the first thing we're going to build at Caen. In London, Nottingham, we're going to do the same. He's got at some stage, I do want to put a garrison here so I could retrain my guys. Your troops can only retrain in the buildings that they recruited. So you can't send troops to any town just to get more, to replenish the numbers and stuff. The building's got to be there that's able to retrain it. Nottingham is the same. Actually needs to grow. So that's the best. And London as well. Look at the growth on 0.5% minus, which means squalor and that is taking over. So we need to grow this. So we're going to do this land clearance. So that'll help us start with that. That's the first thing. Now I've got these guys over here, and this settlement looks like it has a couple of guys, and there's a wall there. So what I'm planning to do with this is maybe wait it out. So I'm gonna hope, in the early games, early settlements, especially when there's walls and you don't have a lot of siege equipment, you don't have so many men. It's best to try and wait them out. That's been my strategy. So I'm going to keep it until it doesn't work. Okay, so I've got three. There's two levy spearmen and 2 archers. What I would like is this guy, William, with the cavalry, and maybe another levy spearman to go and join this guy. Now, why I'm not sending everything in here is because these guys I want to retain. You see, in this settlement, it's got a leather tanner, which upgrades your armor to padded. So that's important that we have better armor on our troops. So what I want to do with these guys that are in here is I want to retrain all of this. So they'll go through this whole thing and retrain. And I also want to build an extra cavalry over there. But in the meantime, I want to retrain all that. So I'm going to take the 2 archers. Let's just take the other archer. No, we'll take the 2 archers. We'll take the three levy spearmen and the 2. These are hobblers, right? So they're powerful. They have a powerful charge, but they like the lower. It basically explains it to you. It is thought the hobblers comes from the Norman name hobby for the small horses and the Gaelic troops rode in Scotland and in Ireland. In medieval warfare, these hobblers are the lighter cavalry who support the knights. They shouldn't be relied on too far in the battle, but can be valuable in chasing down fleeing enemies. So they're not great, but we'll take 2 of them with us. Let's do Rennes. It's going to take 4 turns. I'm going to maintain the siege. I'm not going to build anything. I'm just going to wait until these guys come and sally out. And I'll show you why I like that. If I can avoid a siege, I'm going to avoid a siege. Because a siege can be quite costly, quite complicated. And sure, you can do it in fewer turns. but you could lose a lot of troops in the siege. Now, when you wait it out, I'll show you. They come. I like the oaks to come to me, and then take them from there. And it works out better that way because you get them out the walls and you can beat them outside the place. So I've got all these guys retrained. Now, in a town, let me give you an idea. You can have the number of free upkeep units. You can have 2. You only got 1 from this wall, and it goes up. So all militia units, these guys with this, you see where it says free upkeep, militia, you've got 2 free. Now, you don't have any peasant archers. If I took him out, I'm sure I'd be able to upgrade him as well. But I think it's just militia. Whoever can be built here, whoever in terms of militia, anything militia, like your town militia or your spear militia, if it's a militia, it's a militia unit that can be built there, it's free, and you get 2. Castles don't give you any free units, so you only get this in towns. So these 2 I'm not paying for. And if you look at the army upkeep, it's 3,000 florins, right? And that's a shitload of upkeep, and that's all your troops. All your troop upkeeps and all the agents you've got the ones that you do need to upkeep. This thing's upkeep is 170 florins each turn. 100 florins each turn. The recruitment cost is 170, but the upkeep, so it's 100. But this is not. There's no upkeep on this because he's in the town and you're allowed to. So he's free. But I'm gonna actually take him out because I don't have any more. I've got these peasants and they're in the castle. They're not free. So I'm going to take these 2 guys, and I'm going to merge him with old Robert there. See, Robert's the main Oya. Now, I don't know if I need these peasants. I mean, if you look at them, they combat bonus in woods and snow, but they're poor morale. So they're just useless troops, and there's no free upgrade in them. I know it's like you having this extra fodder on the field, but the thing is, when these things rout, and if they're fighting and they rout, they cause other troops to also maybe rout. So get rid of them. And they're costing you 70 upkeep every turn. So I'm gonna get rid of him. He's out. And I've got 2 over here that I'm also gonna get rid of. I'm just wondering if I should keep 1 or 2. Yeah, I sent those 2. I'm gonna make. In fact, I'm going to also make. I wonder if I should make a town militia. They both are sort of the same here. Now he's got attack bonus and he's free upkeep, but I don't want. So I think I'm going to make 1 town. Oh shit! No. I actually want to build a cog. I've got 2 cogs over here, and I want to have at least 4 because the pirates come along here. And they come in 3s and 4s sometimes. And if you lose, then you got to keep building cogs to try and take his out. And they blockade your port. So I'm gonna build a cog there. And I'm also thinking of building 2 militia to sit in London, help with the public order, and sit in London. But I'm gonna do that later. They can sit in London and sit for free in London. So I won't cost them. So I'll keep those 2 in London. This guy here, I'm just wondering if I must, these peasants, they got low upkeep, and I'm wondering if I shouldn't get rid of them because, they're useless. You know what? I'll get rid of 1 of them. I'll keep the other one there with the archer there, the help out there. Because I'd like to at least have a sort of a infantry guy in there as well. Let's just see now. Let's just see. Where's my? I'm gonna retrain the. I don't know. This is the peasants. I'm not gonna retrain the peasants. I'm not interested in that. I do want to train a hobbler, but we're gonna train the hobbler, and then I'm gonna retrain the archer guy. In fact, I'm not thinking about it. I'm gonna get rid of this peasant as well. Because, it's just useless troops. And it's just costing you. Just costing you money, man. Yeah, it's just useless. I'd rather keep the archers. Rather keep like an archer in there. than a peasant. Because a peasant, if you look at this whole thing here, public order is 50% with an archer, but the peasant, I think the public order is not so high. So I'm going to get rid of the peasants. The peasants, we give the peasants for the peasants, right? So yeah, I'm going to build this extra hobbler because I want to send him
My lord.
into this guy to help him out because I got 3 O's here, 3 spear militia, and I got 2 archers, and I'm going to immediately hit
To war then, sire.
and I'm going to maintain a
sire.
siege over there.
Besieging the enemy.
He's also,
Our sieging army is at your command,
he's got quite a
sire.
force here. I mean, it's not a big force, but he's got walls and stuff, so we can sit him out a bit and let him come to us. All right, and he's got 1 or 2 buildings in there. We need to take York. Now, this spearman that comes out here, this horse guy, this hobbler, he's going to go in there and help out with that assault there. All right, so that's all done for those 2. These are being retrained. So I'm just making sure they all... I want to build another hobbler there as well. After those have been retrained. Now, once these have taken this, they'll come back, be retrained, get the forces, get the men back, and then I'll split them up here between the 2. I might send this out, depending if I get out, I might send this out back there. Alright, now I'm going to take her,
Sire.
and I also want to send her up here.
Yes.
Now, she's going to hang around there until she gets married. Alright? I'm going to take the priest, because he's... Look, if you look at, where's it? Yeah, it's 85% Catholic there. It doesn't tell me here now. There's 85. This is, okay, it's 90% Catholic. So he's going to sit here in London, this area, and just calm down the religious unrest. Diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
Now, what I'm going to do with this diplomat is I'm going to ask him for trade rights. Let's see if he'll take it. Okay, and I'm also going to ask him for an alliance. Let's make an offer here. I'm going to ask him for an alliance. Our reputation is mixed. His is mixed. We are weak, very weak. We have this much wealth. He's very poor as well. So I'm going to see if I can get an alliance from him. So he accepts the alliance, which is great. I like the fact that he's given us alliance. I don't want to push him too much. Maybe we can get some map information out of him. Can I make an offer for map information? Let's just see. It's balanced. Let's make the offer. Oh no, he didn't want the map.
There is nothing attracting us to it.
Okay, so now we formed an alliance with France. This is important because we want to be friends with France first of all. That's my idea. Let's take this merchant. Let's see if we can go and get this metal down here. I think it's down there. This year, because that gives us 34. I've kind of covered up. Let's just get him, and I want him to go here and sit on this metal so he can bring us some florins. I think I covered everything for the start. There's nothing else. Okay, yeah, this guy now can carry on down here. He's gonna come down here.
Without question,
and
sire.
Portugal's down here and
Tomorrow's
Spain's
journey
down here.
planned
Maybe he
out,
can make some
sire.
trade agreements down there as well. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. I've sent the oaks up here, and she's up there. Yeah, we're ready to go. Right, let's hit the turn. See, he said he's spy there. That's the thing with you, the spies that don't have much. You send them in there, and these guys have got low subterfuge there. They die. They die. They you know, spy in the beginning is quite important. Yeah. So we got somebody, betrothed Angela Pangelet. So we got somebody that now he's a confident commander. He's got mixed loyalty. Maybe his loyalty will get. He's got a bit of dread. We'll take him anyway. We'll take him. Rebel settlement. Okay, so this is Inverness he's asking us for, yeah. Okay, we're not. I don't know if we'll get there. That's how many turns is that? 15, maybe in 15 turns. Okay, she got married now, which is great. And this is all the stuff we recruited, which is great. And all the stuff we've retrained. And we're sitting, that's our finances afterwards, 499, total of that. And the balance of power, number of troops recruited, troops lost. Because we disconnected a whole lot of troops. I actually want another.
Yes.
I'm going to ask him to go into our settlement here. So at least somebody's in charge there. Now I'm going to take this archer. I'm going to put him in there.
By your
Right?
command.
I'm going to take that archer and put him back in that city. And then he's going to retain.
Orders.
I'm going to retain him. Yeah, so you can get that padded armor. And this horse,
My lord.
this Hobbler, he's going to join this horse because we need him
By
in
your
there.
command.
Yeah, so he's joining that siege. And this siege is what? 3 turns to go. So we'll just sit and hang out there till the siege is done. I do want to build. Okay, I can't build another cog. I have to wait a little time. And I'm going to build these 2 free units here. So we got them free. So at least we got them in the town free. You can use them somewhere else as well. He's still retaining all these guys. And they're still building all this. Diplomat. Let's get him down here.
Your orders, sire. Yes,
And
sire.
we want to get, obviously, this onto the...
As you command. On my way. Opening a new trade lane.
Now there's 34 florins, the trading iron. Now we look here, we'll see where we got the 34, which is brilliant. That's added to our income. I'll keep him there. There's nothing else. I'm building everything I need. These are all covered. Just checking that these are all covered, and this is retaining over here. He's gonna retrain him and keep him. Alright, cool. Let's hit the next turn. Okay. Bride presented to betrothed to William Pat. That's us, isn't it? So that means I'm just gonna look at the faction here. Sorry, yeah, factionists. We've got. Yeah, I think it's this. This guy. Okay, so we got. Yeah. Just want to just check if we got. Oh, okay. Okay, so he looks completely different from it's the same that had that loyalty, that Lionel guy. Just gonna keep a track of this, eh? William Plantagenet and Leonota Plantagenet. Oh, William Plantagenet. Let me just go keep a track of this because we never. Okay, he got married. Okay, let's keep it. Alright, this guy, yeah. This guy, yeah. Okay, so this guy, yeah.
My lord.
This guy, yeah. He got married. Alright, cool. Just keeping an eye on what. Okay, so diplomatic Poland and Hungary are allies, Sicily and Milan and Spain and Portugal. And as we see here, we are allied with France, which is brilliant. And France is allied with us. It's not allied with Scotland, so we can just keep an eye on that. This is all the retrained guys we've done. We've built all the town clearance. Just gotta watch the money, because the money can go quickly here. And before you know it, it's hard. I've played this for a while. Not far into the campaign, but the money, once it reaches the red, you can never seem to get it back again. It's very hard to recover it. So you gotta watch this little thing here. And the projected profits is not always your profits. Not always your projected profits. It can be. So I'm not sure how this. Just keep an eye on this because if this thing gets in the red, it's very hard to get it out of the red. You want to disband a whole shit and it's just cumulative. Every turn just gets added on. So you have to be very careful with the money in this mod or this game as we go along. Okay, he's free. Yeah. What can we build now? Now that I've built that. Nothing's fine. I'm actually what I'd like to build this trade extra thing, but I need in Nottingham I need one of these things. This makes me recruit peasants and levy spearmen. Very important because, and I think I'm going to build it. Very important because your levy, I don't think we've got levy spearmen here. We've got these militia spears. But when you make levy spearmen, you've got to remember you can't recruit. If you've got levy spearmen and there's no buildings in the town or the castle, there's no buildings for levy spearmen, you can't recruit levy and you can't replenish them. So levy spearmen is very important. And I'm also thinking of just, I like a brothel so I can get an extra spy. I'm not worried about, I was thinking, don't put the tax rate up. You can't put it up yet because you still like the scholar is very high. So put it up later once you start to build. Caen is a good place to get this dirt roads to give us extra trade. And where's Caen? That's Caen, and this place is Nottingham. So he's got this roads thing. So I'm going to, at Caen, I'm going to build this. I gotta watch out here, but be careful, yeah? Because we're in a little bit of, like, the money's a bit short here now. So you gotta just keep an eye open for that. Once I get these settlements, you'll see, I'll get the tax from them and the money will go up. But just be careful or wait, because you can easily end up in the red here. And I might just now end up in the red. It says projected treasury total, but that's not 251. Sometimes it says 251, you're like 1,000 in the red. So you just got to watch out for this. That's basically, you don't have to worry too much, like, it's this 3,000, whatever. It's mainly because you're building a building once off now and you've paid for it up front. So it should be the projected treasury total of this, but hey, it's not always the case. So you just keep your. I think I'm gonna hold off. You know what? I do want another cog, and I can make a cog. So I'm changing my mind on this. I'm gonna hold off with that now, and I want another cog. So that's important. And in fact, I do want the town militia, but I want a cog first. So I do want a town militia. You got 2 slots, yeah? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, no, there's only one. So if you build that, it says it only comes afterwards. But I want the cog first. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to build this. What is it? This thing. This garrison quarters just yet. I'd rather just do Cairns, but yeah, where I can get the buildings. Is there anything else to retrain? There's nothing else to retrain. I do want a harbler. One more cavalry guy. And this guy's got what? How many turns? Yeah, it's like 2 turns still to go. Mustn't forget the diplomat. Okay,
yes,
so
my lord.
Spain
Without
is somewhere.
question,
I'm going to see if I can get a trade agreement with this, sir. Yeah, let's see. Always the trade agreements are
We
pretty much.
accept this proposal only under great duress.
No, I'm going to leave it like that because I don't want to
yes,
give
sire.
him map information or even
Without
offering him map
question,
information
sire.
for money.
Yes, sire.
Because I'm just going to see if I can find Spain here. There's an oak there, but I don't
Approaching
know. I can't
their
get there now.
dignitary,
I can't get there now.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Is there anything else I need to do here? No, I'm going to leave him there so long. And yeah, so let's hit the turn.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Are you getting a bit lost there, diplomat? Which journeys are there? Where's the journeys? Now, Scotland's going to try and take Inverness, but he has a problem. Well, not always. He wants to take Inverness, so we have to take out Scotland. There's no question about it. Okay, but Prince Robert, that's the faction heir, so he's got a wife now, so that's important. He's now married to her, Angela. She's 14 years old. And I mean, he's 30. What is he? He's 27 and she's 14. It's sacrilege, that, man. Shit. She just looks like a baby at 14. He goes to get, those days, I used to get, like, marry off their kids, their wives, their daughters, and that at 12, 13, 14. It's crazy, eh? I used to think, yes, 14 years old, 14-year-old girl with a grown-up man of in his 30s. I mean, can you believe it? Okay, so we made these extras, that ships. Somebody had a baby. All right, one of our family members had a baby, and this queue is stalled. Now you see, I'm in the red here. You see, I'm in the red. You see what I'm saying here? So I'm just trying to work out how this thing. Now I'm 200 and 700 rand in the red, and it's because I went and built those things. But remember earlier I told you, it said I'll be like 100 in the red. Now I'm 786 in the red. So you got to watch this finance screen. I'm not sure how this thing adds up properly. Because if it says there, projected profits, okay, even if it says that it's in the red, the projected treasury total, as you see at the bottom here, it should be it should be what's projected. I mean, I didn't build anything I just built, okay, I built that extra horse and that. But that red amount was basically from the buildings I was doing. But anyway, it's not a problem. It's not a problem because these 2 turns, this next turn, we're going to get these two settlements, which is going to give us our money back. So that's important. So we can build nothing at the moment. There's nothing we can do. I just need to get that diplomat. If you can give me another trade right here.
Your orders, sire. Without question, sire.
Okay, let's see if we can. There's the
Approaching their
Spanish.
dignitaries.
So
What is
let's
it
make
you
a
would
trade
discuss?
alliance with him. Trade rights with him. We'll make that offer.
We
And
accept
he
this
basically
proposal
accepts
only
that.
under fair
I don't want to make any alliances with the Spanish. I'm just
Yes, sire.
interested in concentrating now on getting some trade agreements with these guys. All these guys around here. And mainly, the most important thing is having the alliance. Okay, having the alliance with France so that we can take Scotland now. And we still got this target. We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna. There's 13 turns, but you know, it's not. You get a reward of 2,500 francs. It's a big help. But the thing is, I've got to go. He's already got an oak in there, and if I take him out, I've got to declare war on Scotland. And I might not just be ready for that just yet. You understand? There's nothing else I want to do. I think I covered everything. Now we're gonna fight. Let's fight these. Yeah, let's fight these. Yeah, okay. Let's fight these 2 battles. So he still hasn't taken that settlement there. He's tried to take it, but he didn't take it. So he still hasn't taken the settlement. He's trying his butt off to take those settlements. Okay, now our first battle. Okay, I'm gonna fight this one. Yeah, on the map.
I
Let's go down.
shall lead our forces into battle, my lord. Units, await my
Okay, I'm gonna
orders.
pause this because when he sallies out of his little castle, yeah, the thing is that you can't set up your units. It's like running live. So I've got to I'm gonna put these guys in a formation. These are the spearmen. I'm gonna give them so that they can form up there. And I'm gonna take the archers as well. I'm gonna put them in a formation there. And I'm going to ask them to do the same thing, sally up in front. I'm going to ask them to just disable skirmish mode so they sit behind. This light cavalry guy is going to walk over to here. Is it this guy on that side? Yeah, it's that guy on that side. Let's just get him. And I'm just going to put him here just at the back here. So he can just sit there. Alright. He's going to go there. And this light cavalry is going to do the same. He's going to get on my flank here. I'm going to put him there. Just behind the troops so that he's now I'm just gonna put him in a, yeah, I'm just put him there. And I'm gonna ask the general just to move up a little bit. So let's just get that thing going. And this general, in fact, I'm gonna ask him to be more of a square sort of thing. Right, just yeah, just put him here. Now what he's gonna do, I'm gonna use him, our bodyguard. I'm gonna use him as like a reserve for either flank. So depends on what comes at the flanks. If he sends cavalry on the flank, he will go to support those guys. Now I'm letting them come to me. This is the idea. Let them come to you. Yeah, he's gonna just come up just a little bit. So I've got him covered. I'm just gonna watch what comes out of there. Now let him come to me. So he's gonna come through my spearmen, and I've got him on the flanks. I'll just see what he sends at me. He'll come now. He'll come running at me. This is the easiest battle to fight. When he sallies out, you can fight this sort of a battle. Just gotta watch what he's sending now. I'm just gonna pause this. So he's got, this is basically, I think he's general, and he's got this light infantry coming there. So I'm just gonna wait for him a little bit. And I'm gonna send this light cavalry guys to attack him. I'm gonna send the general that side. Okay, let him go. And then I'm gonna send the general to attack him as well. I'm going to send this light cavalry to attack them.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast,
Now we just can.
Tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Brilliant. That was his general.
To hell.
Okay, let him just go. Now what's this? This is peasants. Okay, so he's got archers down there, but I'm gonna send this cavalry to take on those peasants, and also our guys to take on those peasants. These guys are just gonna sit tight. Let them accept the fight over there. And they're on a bit of a hill, yeah. I mean, if you look at it, he's coming up the hill, so he's like really in trouble. Now this is cavalry, yeah. This cavalry, he's gonna come and take out this archer unit. He's on that side, right? He's gonna take out that archer unit. Now all of these guys, I'm gonna get them to march up in formation, and I'm gonna ask these archers. They're not gonna shoot. They're just gonna wait. Let that cavalry take out that. Actually, I want this to take that out. And maybe that out to take that out. Yeah. That guy's moving that, and he's taking this. We're gonna take out this side.
Behold how our cowardly
Oh, it
runs.
ended. Okay, so we're gonna end the fight. Okay, good.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory.
I actually should have looked at the results there. I didn't look at the results. That's fine. So we got that settlement now. Minimum of bloodshed. So we're in. That's York.
Glorious victory is ours, sire. As you commanded, sire.
We'll just walk in because we want that part of our land. They'll fight the same sort of fight over here. Now we just gotta watch the attacks over there. They'll fight us on the battle map.
I shall
Let him
lead
come.
our forces into battle, my lord.
Let him come. Okay, let's pause this game quickly. Let's get our little formation going here. And we'll put them in line. And we'll do the same thing with the archers. We'll put them in a little formation. We'll put the formation in line. We'll take the archers off this, skirmish mode. And I'm thinking we'll put our cavalry over here. Well, I think I put it, I think I'll put it more there. Okay, that one section of cavalry. I'll do the same with this cavalry on this flank, and we'll bring our general up a bit. And that should work. I will put this cavalry here. Alright? But he's a little bit too far. Let me just, yeah, let him keep his distance on the flank, so he can ride up and support, and we'll bring our general. We'll bring our general up. Okay, let's just get that all sorted. Yeah, our general can sort of go there. In fact, I actually want him in a deeper formation. I want something like that. Let him come out. We'll see what he brings. The archers can start firing now. Hey, I love looking at these troops and stuff. Okay, so you got to keep an eye on the battlefield here. What's he bringing? So we got the general sitting in the back. He's our little reserve. Let's see what he comes at us with. That, I bet you, is his general. So wait till he gets a bit. Let me just pause it there. Wait till he gets a bit closer. Ah, come on. Yeah, there we go. And we'll take this guy and move him that side, because he's going to help there. Okay, so you can attack that. Oh, that's. I bet you that's the general. Now it depends on what's coming in. Now we're gonna.
General flees like the coward he is. By St. George, we've captured the enemy's general.
Brilliant, brilliant.
That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Now before we do anything else, we just gotta check what's here. What's this here? That's malicious spearmen. It's gotta watch out for the cavalry. Our malicious spearmen. He's coming towards our cavalry. Peasants, light infantry, rebel spears. The spearman is coming this way. So I'm thinking, I'm going to ask this guy to help out here with our guys. And then these malicious spearmen, I'm going to ask him to stop, because I want them to come a bit more. So I'm going to ask them to stop. Yeah, I'm going to ask him to stop. Sorry, stop. And I'm going to ask him to stop. Okay, let's go. Well, he didn't stop, did he? Oh, he did stop. In fact, maybe I should just... That's this side, right? Oh, it's these guys. These guys are going to do the same thing. Okay, let them just head over that side. Right, let's see if we can get our... Okay, these guys must attack. Ah, brilliant. Let them still come. Okay, this so, and this so, and do that. Alright, let's get that going. These guys over here, this general of ours, he needs to vuma that bloody archer punch there. And even that side, he needs to get in there. We'll take these guys out. Hang on. I got this. This is our light cavalry. They gotta work on that. Work on those archers, man. Those archers are the problem. These guys will be able to take care of these guys. Yeah. Now I'm gonna bring the general back. He needs to come in here. And this 1-0 that's got the whole lot, once he's finished over there.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, okay, good.
battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory
Bit
will
of a
be
messy
ours.
fight, but it was done. I'm glad. Okay, where's our general? He also needs to get back in there. And these hoes can come up front.
Behold how our
Alright, so
cowardly
we ended the
foe
battle
runs.
anyway.
It's time to press them. This is a clear victory.
So we
It
got.
goes to only men
I'm
of
glad.
great
So we got
virtue and valor.
8-4. He had the same as ours, but he had a captain run. We killed 637 of his troops. We wiped about. If we look at the ratings here, I mean, he even captured his general or killed his general. I mean, it's great. All right, so let's occupy the settlement. Let's see if we get any money here.
Glorious victory is ours, sire. As you commanded, sire.
Okay, let's just
These
walk in.
lands are now yours.
See, now we got some money back. Now the settlements is what helped us. You understand? You got to watch your flipping finances in this game. I've got to a stage where I'm like minus 2,000 out here, and you can once your finances, like I said in the beginning, once your finance gets in the red here, it just compounds. It just gets red and red. Eventually, you got to get rid of all your troops as well. Okay, nothing needs to be repaired there. Let's look at what the alliance between Milan and Spain. That's fine. Dirt roads, and corn. It's being constructed over here, which is brilliant. And we've got trait increases. Okay, William Plantagenet, he got extra chivalry. Right, so you got a bit of chivalry going on there, which helps when you manage a town, and also how he is. And our Robert, he got some chivalry as well. A little bit of chivalry, which is great. There's our summary. At least we're in the green. Okay, that's important. Alright, let's just have a look here. Where are we now? Okay, so I think I'm going to end it there. This is a good start to the campaign. I'm going to end it right here because it's really been almost like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm not sure how long the video is, but I think it's been about an hour. So I'm going to end it here and then just save it here, and I'll episode 2, part 2. I'll start again at part 2. So I'm going to end it right here as we are. So we've taken these two towns. We've taken Rennes and we've taken York, which is brilliant. And I mean, their tax rate is great because we're getting, what are we getting? 633. That's what enabled us to get out of the red. Right, and we might. I don't know if we could build. I don't have enough money. 272. We might have to wait a bit. But I do want to in this next episode take this town, this Welsh town, and there's a town over here for Ireland. So we've got this whole place. Then we can work on. I'm not worried about this Inverness. We can work on Inverness afterwards. All right, yeah. Sean from Combat Simulations. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free, and also leave comments and suggestions, and watch my videos and like them and share them. Helps me a lot. All right, until part 2 of our English campaign with Medieval 2. Good day on you.